Welcome to Detroit and Ford Field as we anticipate a terrific matchup in this one. Hello and welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Seminoles have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return.
Let's just see. Oh, welcome back.
He'll start this drive firing. He'll try to do it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
And the Dogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Quarterback making checks. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Finds his man. It's Jones. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
The offense stays on the field. Opening drive, still in their own territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll move the wide receiver. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Converts on 4th down, still going. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the 1st down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
short, looking to keep this drive moving. Grabbed over the middle.
Oh.
Robbins.
Oh.
They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got
How's that a
that thing
first
back.
down?
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so
Landon.
badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might be calling a hot route. Handoff to Jones. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
A first down run in the red zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Grabbed behind the line. It's Robbins. Georgia. A great catch and run for 6.
I don't know why I didn't make that
They're on
happen.
the board first here in the season opener.
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it. And that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They go to the ground. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground
Probably
here
got
to
some
keep this drive
room.
moving and give them a first down. The Knowles injecting some attitude, throwing the spear down and declaring they're going to run the football.
Run the football, be aggressive. This is the part of the offense that, remember, it was a long time, Florida State offensive line play wasn't good enough. They got to get that physicality, that run game, if they want to be a great program.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Off play action on first down. Buying some time. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, the offense is trying to go bootleg play action that time, but it had no chance because the defensive end won so quickly at the line of scrimmage. He was able to get in the backfield. He smothered the quarterback so fast for a sack.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Snagged out of the air. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming.
You got to love that on defense. One of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. He's in open space downfield. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line, a pickup of 6.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up the short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. The Dogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Goodness gracious, if you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he line up in the backfield? Now facing a 3rd and long. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
It's a nice effort by the running back, but in that 3rd and long situation, it's just too much work for that running back to convert that 3rd down. Really, nice job. Got to give the defense credit. They surrounded him, got him to the run.
Georgia sends out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. They booted away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position.
Ooh.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt.
He's up 7-0, but I've got the ball.
After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown in their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few first downs and I'm in scoring position.
The Seminoles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Hand off from the shotgun. Breaks into the open. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Off the RPO, complete. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Let's take a second here to talk about Florida State. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working, because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Lets it fly. He makes a catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
Yeah, we're on the board.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty, you spread the defense out. It's easier to see what the defense is doing.
And he makes the extra point. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Pocket breaking down. Intercepted, the defense has set him up. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. Give to the back. He got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Knowles! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 5 clash today. Alabama is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe the Tide can't roll back into this one. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to South Carolina. We'll circle back if anything big happens in a 1-versus-2 matchup you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And the Dogs in a good spot here with second and short. To the ground with the back. Runs through a tackle. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. And the Dogs hunkering down to pick up a first down on the ground.
And you can hear the sound of Larry Munson. Run the dang ball. That's what they've always built this program on, is running the football, physical running backs. That's what Georgia does.
Wants to go up top on first down. He'll pull it down and run.
Landon likes to scramble with his quarterback.
They stop him and knock him out of bounds.
I'm learning that.
Man, this defense has their hands full today, because not only do they have to worry about the running backs, and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24, and this defense.
Oh, that's the worst.
Georgia going back to work with another first down. The offense changing the play. Off the play fake on first down. Quick completion on the out. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's now up to 52 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He'll go to the sneak.
He get it.
Man, I like the call. 3rd and inches, I feel like I can get a
4th and inches.
I just need to fall forward, but this defense more than ready for the quarterback sneak.
Now, I think as a play caller, that just makes you second-guess everything. You'd love to think you can just dial up QB sneak to pick up that first down. Now, you're probably going to have to hand it off to the big fella behind you to keep this drive going.
Wanting to move the chains, here comes Georgia on 4th down. Motion from the wideout. On 4th down, trying to find his man.
Oh, he got me.
He gets it in. Touchdown, Dogs.
I was so worried about the QB scramble.
That is how you close a half. Chewing up some time.
14-14. 30 seconds.
Really good about yourself going into halftime.
Left in the first
Well, you
half.
could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And after the extra point was good, it's even Steven here in the second quarter. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
He started to scramble, and I got absolutely sucked in by it.
Leaves it with the back.
Gosh almighty. Come on.
Again, this defense trying to send a message he'll have to carry into halftime.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed.
I probably just need to go
get
to
the ball
halftime.
carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find
Probably
in the
something
entire
stupid.
country.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quickly complete. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Yep.
The Seminoles send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to throw on first down. Gonna let it fly. And
Neither one of y'all?
make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position. The fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game, just run the ball and take it into halftime. No, they're being aggressive, and not just that. They're
going for the big play. Makes the grab inside the 30.
I'm sick.
Timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash.
Oh.
No good. And here in the third quarter, it is still a tie ball game. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
I just can't believe he got it over my defender and into his receiver's hands. I don't know how that happened.
About to kick it away.
Whew. Survived the first half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of points were made at the half, especially when you're turning it on. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. He's had a day, 103 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. Makes the grab. Headed to the end zone.
There we go.
Seminoles. And that one will put him up here in the second half. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man.
I love that play.
Popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of score.
It's just, it brings so much to the weak side, and he just rolls back, and then the underneath guy's there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed. And he showed some of it there.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
And the Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off play action. Looking to scramble. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Running back searching for a hole. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. The quick out. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Safe completion on the screen.
There's not really anything
A lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up. Got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. They're going to mark him just inches short of getting that 1st down, but he is so dangerous when he takes off on the scramble. Let's see what they do on 4th down.
Okay, up on
Less than a yard to go for a 1st down, and the offense will remain on the field. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Oh, and he finds his slot receiver on that 4th down throw. And I'll tell you, this guy's not the biggest receiver in college football, but he does such a good job working the middle of the field. He's just able to get open and read coverage. Every quarterback loves having a slot receiver like that.
And the Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Got enough for the 1st down. He's run out of bounds at the 23 after the big gainer.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the 2nd half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
The Noles pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. To the ground. He's got it again. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They give him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it.
Touchdown, Florida State. And they take it in for 6 more points. Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah.
What's up?
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole.
One stop here would make me feel pretty good.
That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Getting the score to start the 3rd and then getting a turnover was lovely. I'd be rude.
They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. And they were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Buys a little extra time. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy. And
just
they can
got
think
it.
about running the football in the future.
Blech.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. 7.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with him, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing to score, they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Slings it downfield. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Going the other way, and he's got room.
He got a quick lineman over there.
They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Using his legs, it's Dalton. And he was able to pick up a few yards on the ground, and the clock has run out here in the 3rd. What a day it's been on the ground for these 2 guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. The corners are walked up tight. Hands it off. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Knowles!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing
All right, I feel better.
touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Georgia, 14.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Dude, I appreciate it.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense.
Landon.
Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Georgia going up tempo.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability.
He's going to just scramble me to death on this drive.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to buy time. Got a little space. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Dogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Georgia ready to dial it up on another 1st down. They march to the red zone, and here they go. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal.
I'm all screwed up.
He might want another play. The play action fake. Still looking on the move. Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
You know, you wonder sometimes if this quarterback, because of the success he's had earlier in the game, running the ball, just thinks every time I scramble, something good is going to happen. I think that time, guys, he should have stayed in the pocket and tried to take a shot, because it looked to me like he had a guy open there in the field.
Might as well go big or go home. They need a touchdown, and it looks like they're on their way home anyway. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive, and this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the 4th quarter.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Seminoles come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. And the Noles line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The DBs will back off a bit. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Guys, this one's going to go down as a nice win against a ranked opponent. We didn't get the upset that many had thought we might.
No, they proved to the entire country watching this game that they are indeed the superior team. Offensively, defensively, running, throwing, whatever it is they wanted to get accomplished today in all 3 phases, David, they were better.
Yeah, and listen, at this point, I don't really care about the beauty contest. Like, your goal is to survive and advance. You played a really, really good opponent. You took care of business and continue to stay above them in the rankings, which is the only thing that matters at this point in the season.
All right. For a second, I didn't know. But we held on.